hot chicken. This is a nice, easy, straightforward recipe. You need to cut some carrots, slice an onion, slice up garlic and sweet potatoes chopped up. So to take the peel off your garlic clove here, I'm going to put my knife on top, squidge it down, and you see it comes away really easily. I'm just going to take the end bit off and then just slice it up into strips. Put that in, and I'm going to slice my onion. So I'm going to cut the top off it and the tail off it, put it on its top, which is now nice and secure. Cut it down the middle, take the outer surface off, and then tucking my fingers underneath, I'm going to slice it up into nice thin slices. Okay, so just to show you again, take off the brown outer, tuck in your fingers underneath, using the heel of the knife, tip of the knife on the chopping board. Okay, and that can all go into your tin together. Now this is all going to get mixed in together, and then we're going to marinate the chicken and then put everything all on top together. You can use any root vegetables. You can use parsnip, butternut squash is nice. And you can also use red onions instead of normal onions, which gives it a slightly sweeter flavour. So I've made up the marinade in here, and I've got some honey, some good old tomato ketchup. You can use any fruit juice. It can be, happens to be mango, but it can be orange juice or whatever you have available. Some Worcestershire sauce and some soya sauce. So I'm just going to go and get the chicken that we jointed earlier. And as you can see, I've slashed the thighs and legs so that they can absorb and take on the flavour of the marinade. Here. Always remembering to keep your fingers tucked in. So you want to make sure on the leg that you can feel where the bone is, and you want to actually go through the flesh. Okay, so then you then get your chicken, put it into your bowl with your marinade, give it a good mix around, take on the flavour. And if you wanted to add some, say, chilli flakes to spice it up a bit, or some herbs, you could do that as well. This is just a basic marinade recipe that you can adapt to make your own. So I'm going to pour that in on top of your onions, garlic, root vegetables, and again give that a good mix around. Because you want to have nice crispy skin on your chicken, what I always do is bring the chicken bits up to the top, so when you put them in the top of the oven, that the skin's going to go nice and crispy, and then the veg will cook underneath. And then towards the end of cooking, I'm going to add some frozen spinach, but you can actually add any other frozen vegetable you like. But because you've got your carrot and your sweet potato, as I said yesterday, that acts as one of your 5 a day, you've already got 2 portions of vegetables in there, and then with your spinach as well. That's going to give you another portion, and then you may want to serve this with a salad or some broccoli or something as well to give you another portion of vegetables. So your chicken goes all in one tray into the top part of your oven, which is preheated to 220 degrees C for about 40 minutes. So the chicken's been in the oven for 30 minutes, and as you can see, it's starting to brown and looks nearly ready. So at this point, I'm going to add my spinach. So this has actually come from Sainsbury's. It's chopped frozen spinach. It comes in this format, and roughly 4 of these cubes is a portion. So I'm just going to put a few on here because I'm going to serve it with broccoli. It doesn't matter if it's not a complete portion of vegetables, because you have already got 2 other portions of vegetables in there. So scatter it over the top, and then I'm just going to turn everything in the sauce. Sure it's all well basted in the lovely sauce. It's beginning to smell yummy. It's all covered, and then turn it back over so the skin side is up, and then it'll go back in the oven at the top of the oven to continue to brown and just finish off for another 10 minutes. I'm going to turn it round because the chicken that's been at one end of the oven has cooked and browned more than the other, so I will just turn my dish round so that it cooks a little bit more evenly. But it's beginning to look good now. Turn that over. I'll put it back in the oven. So this has now had its full 40 minutes of cooking time. It's 10 minutes since we added the frozen spinach, and it's now looking nicely browned and ready to serve. So we're going to serve a leg portion and a thigh portion, and some spinach, and some carrots and sweet potatoes, and lots of yummy sauce. There's some carrots there, and then I've also cooked some broccoli. I'm just going to add that, and you've now got 4 vegetables of your 5 a day.